guys, my name is Andrea and I'm basically going to talk about love. It kind of surprises me that if I ask each and every single one of you your definition of love, everyone is going to have a different answer. Because love is not just something we can describe with words. The other day, I was watching a movie called Eat, Pray, and Love, and literally on the first scene, the main character started to talk about this topic that I'm interested in. Basically, in this scene, the main character talks about her friend named Deborah that is a psychologist. And what was going on was that Deborah got a call in which they were telling her that she had to work and give therapies to some guys that were in a concentration camp. And she really started to panic and freak out because what was she going to do? I mean, how could she relate to their suffering? These people had lost their homes, their families, their friends, and basically everything. But she was really surprised when the time came because what do you think all these people wanted to talk about? They wanted to talk about the guys they fell in love with or the girls they thought they were pretty. Can you imagine that? Those people lost everything and all they could think about was love and relationships. But why? Why is love so important? Why do people want to talk about this? Why do human beings seek to interact with each other in a loving way? Well, to answer these questions, first of all, it is known that love is oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin. These hormones are often called the happy hormones. When you're attracted to another person, your brain releases dopamine, your serotonin levels increase, and oxytocin is produced. But if love is only that, does it mean that love is only biology? According to nature, animals are driven by the testosterone. Basically, they are guided for their instincts so they can find a loving couple. For me, humans are more than just biology. Humans don't only fulfill for their instincts. There has to be something else. In philosophy, there's something called the myth of the androgynous, in which it's been said that humans used to have 2 faces, 4 legs, and 4 arms. By having these type of bodies, they were considered as perfect. In this myth, it is said that Zeus got mad and jealous because they didn't need the gods anymore. So he decided to cut them in half and send them through Earth, so that they would be doomed to search for each other in their lives on Earth. And this is how the innate desire of human beings for finding their other half was born. And it's also how the term of soulmate was born. Human behavior always seeks to be connected, related, and to feel like they belong somewhere. But there's always that search for that special someone that, according to philosophy, is going to be that person that inspired you to be a better you. On the other hand, biology insists that attraction occurs in opposite poles, and it occurs with the genes that are opposite to yours, so that you can make your species stronger. Nevertheless, love is more complex than that. Love is a selfless thing. When you truly love someone, you accept them with all of their flaws. And you don't even care about their flaws because you wouldn't change any single thing about them. True love is nothing to remove and nothing to add. Love is watching that person growing and developing freely. And I mean freely because love is something confused with attachment. And love is anything but attachment. Love is a choice. Because you don't need that person to be happy. You choose them to share your happiness with. Love is a decision of joining with someone and sharing your happiness that you're supposed to have individually. Remember that your own happiness is not the responsibility of your partner. You should be happy individually. Because giving someone the responsibility of making you happy when you can even do it for yourself is selfish. And that's the reason the majority of relationships fail. Because people become attached and dependent of each other. And that's why it is so important to learn how to build a life of your own, separated from any partner. Your partner should be your complement, someone to share your happiness with. The reason this is so important for you guys to understand this is because how are you going to be in a relationship and love and share your happiness with someone else when you don't even love yourself or you're not even happy on your own? If you think about it, it's absolutely selfish because you're expecting that someone else is going to make you happy when you can't even do it for yourself. And that's an enormous problem because what are you going to do when you guys break up or if you break up with someone in which you base your whole happiness on? You'll be completely destroyed and likely to fall into depression. And when that happens, or if that happens, you need to remember that you have to be patient with yourself. You need to remember that nobody got ever overnight, and that every day you survive is a step forward. You have to be proud of yourself or how you're trying, and keep going. Heartbreaks aren't easy, and I know they hurt. They can make you feel indescribable pain, and you might feel like no one understands, but trust me, I do. I've been there, I felt that, but I've also learned. And you won't always wake up wondering what they're doing. You won't always hear a song and remember the time you played it for them. It might feel like you'll be aching for a lifetime, but you won't, trust me. Slowly, they'll fade away from your thoughts. You'll forget about the details of the times you had, and you'll discover joy again. You might get a random whiff of your cologne every once in a while, and you might feel sad for a moment, but it will pass. It'll pass and you'll be whole again. You'll get over it, and when that happens, please remember that you deserve the love you always try to give to everyone else. And you know who's going to give you everything? Yourself. You need to remember that you don't need anyone to be happy. Happiness is inside you, not in other people. So fall in love with yourself. Learn to laugh at your quirky habits and at all the many sides you have. Shy, confident, crazy, angry, and all the rest of them. Realize that you're one of a kind and you deserve to give the world the best person you can be. Falling in love with yourself is being happy in your life and knowing that in this one moment in time, you're beautiful simply because you're you.